Hey, what is up you guys? Welcome back to my channel. So I've just done my brows using the Brow in shade 2. I'm just going to cut them out and conceal my eyelids using the Revolution Conceal and Define Concealer in C1. For today's look I am thinking of a bubblegum blue, pink, purple, very light kind of eye look. And I'm going to be using the Revolution Maxi Reloaded palette. And now I'm just going to be using the shade 19, which I'm just putting in my crease as a soft transition shade, just so the other colours blend nicely on top of it. And I'm taking that on a round eye brush by xobeauty. So I'm just lightly blending that all throughout the crease, just doing a very light layer. And I'm doing window wiping motions and round circular motions just to help buff and blend this on. So now I'm dipping into this light blue shade, which is number 40 from the palette, and I'm just taking that on a round crease brush by bhcosmetics, and I'm just buffing that into the first half of the crease and blending it a little bit above my crease as well. And I'm just doing that in small circular motions, just going back and forth over it, slowly building up the pigment as I go along. Now I'm just going into this light purpley periwinkle colour, and it is shade number 6 from the palette, and I'm just putting that on using the same brush, putting that on the outer part of my crease and creating a kind of circle shape, not really winging it out or buffing it out too much, just a very soft round shape. And I'm blending those two shades together as well in the middle. I'm just building it up as I go, each colour going back and forth, blending, making sure they're nicely merged together and that the pigment is there for both shades as well. And I'm just using the same crease blending brush by bhcosmetics to do this. Now I'm just going in with the Morphe M330 brush. I'm just using this to help blend it a little bit more, to make it a bit more softer, but I do still want the colours to pop. So now I'm just taking a little bit of concealer and I am cutting out my crease. This step is completely optional if you just want to go over with a light pink shade. It's just straight over the colours you don't have to do a cut crease. So I'm just mixing these two shades together. One of them, the darker one, is a little bit shimmery, so I'm just mixing those two shades together and pressing that on top of the concealer. And this creates just a little bit of a light but fuchsia light pink, which I absolutely love. I think it just complements the other two colours so well. So I'm just going back in with the same Morphe M330 brush just to help blend that along. And then since the pink is so vibrant, I'm going to be going back in with the first two shades that we used, the light sky blue and the periwinkle purple, just to help define them a little bit more, blend the pink into them a bit more, and to make sure all of the colours pop as much as the pink does. Now I'm just taking the Chi Chi Magnificent Foil Metallic Foil Eyeshadow in Rose Gold. I'm just taking this on a Q-tip. I'm not using my finger just because I don't want to get product everywhere and it's a little bit more controlled. So I'm just taking that on a Q-tip and I'm just putting it over the pink just to start off with, getting a nice layer down, and then I'll be blending it out, adding a little bit more, blending it out until the sparkles kind of diffuse over the blue and purple, and just so it looks like it's kind of all blending into the pink and merging very nicely and very sweetly. So I'm just using the same blending brush just to blend the shimmer up into the crease. I know it's not very common to have shimmer in the crease, but for this I love it. So I've quickly just done my base off camera, and I'll link all the products I use down below. So I'm just going to do my liner. So I'm using the Benefit Roller Liner in black. And oh my god, this liner is so black. It goes over the foiled metallic glitters so well. So now I'm just using the shugashugaboutique lashes in the style Mallow. These are one of my favourite lashes that they do. They're just very spaced and fluttery and just feel so nice on the eyelids, and they complement this look so well. I do have a discount code for the shugashugaboutique lashes down below. Just saves you guys 20% off. So now I'm moving on to lips, and I'm using the Lumiere pencil and lippy stick by Colourpoplipliner. This is just like my favourite pink. Now just going back in for the eyeshadow palette to do the under eye. I've kind of taken just a random mix of all these different light shades, trying to get them to work underneath because I didn't want to do anything too harsh. So I took a mixture of the light pink, the light blue, and a light pale green, and just kind of, I don't know, layered them on top of each other, and they just created this really soft mix of all the shades. It looked really pretty. I don't know how to describe it, but it just, yeah, it just worked with the eye look. Just made it a little bit more fun. So I'm just going in with the Revolution Luxury Lights Warm palette and mixing the rose gold with the pale white and just putting up my inner corner and brow bone. This is also the same highlighters that I used on my face. So it is very intense. You need to use the smallest amount of it. And now I'm just taking the Essence liner pencil and say highlight just to line my waterline to get rid of the redness that I have there. Just kind of neutralizes it and balances it out. And I'm not going to do any lower lash line mascara just because I don't want it to look too harsh or anything. I just want all the attention on the eyeshadow that I already have on. And this is the completed look. It just makes my eyes pop so much more, makes them look so much more blue as well. And you can see the glitter going into the crease, and it's just a fantasy all in one. So thank you guys so much for checking out this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll link down my Instagram down below, as well as discount code for Sugar Sugar Boutique lashes. I hope you guys have a great day wherever you are in the world, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!